Previously on Unranked.
And Zelda.
We're gonna move on from this one because I
Okay.
made a mistake.
Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna get into it.
Oh my god.
I wish Alex was here. He'd be so mad.
Dude, he'd be livid. He does not know the bullet he has touched. He does not know. Holy fuck.
You know what I
dude.
love about making games for this podcast, Tom? Is they're not
Drives
even like
us
a rough
crazy.
draft usually. It is
Yeah,
just
oh, dude, it is. What is the
just
first
rough.
idea that came to your head? And how can you execute it as quickly as possible?
Oh my god.
hello and welcome to the
Hello.
545th
Oh,
episode.
shit.
I always love a number that's good forward and backwards of the Unranked podcast. This is Christian Humes here with Alex Tuna Marnello.
Yeah.
And Tom.
Here I am.
Caswell.
Yep. Hello.
Short and sweet. Bring it in. We just play a little mini golf. We're gonna talk about that. It's usually how this podcast goes, right? We get in, we open up, maybe a bit of banner, maybe some pleasantries, roll into the Pokemon.
I mean, right now
Then
it's
we
a
get
show
to-
of one. Just show
of
by
one.
yourself right now. Yeah.
Wow.
All right, so let's go. Number 5, whatever. Scoliosis peed.
I wasn't using that time to pull up the soundboard. Okay. Scoliosis peed. Oh, now here is a fucking
Pokemon you can get behind.
bug Pokemon.
Mm.
This is a
Yeah.
strong bug Pokemon. It gets a Mega. It's a poison bug type, which is actually pretty solid. It's got good stats. It's got good moves. I think it also looks it's a good kind of
Decent.
monster because it's got like a little bit of a bipedalness, right? Because it's tall,
Right.
but it's still obviously it's very much not a biped. It looks like it has like at least like a
It's like
dozen.
a centaur.
yeah. You're right. It is. Oh, it's like a centipede centaur.
Yeah.
Yo, it's the centipede.
That's what they should have named it instead of scoliosis peed.
Sure. Just made half of him horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be pretty sick, actually.
His mega is nasty.
But
Yeah,
yeah, it
Mega's got
looks like a
some-
centipede with some big ass horns. He's back to that sort of scarlet red with the purple marks on him. Big sort of dark gray black underbody below like the thorax area where it's basically, this is a segmented Pokemon, segmented bug type Pokemon. And two
Yeah.
horns in the back, just like in the front. Fucking cool Pokemon.
Yeah. So Scolopede's equine appearance may be derived from a pun on the Japanese word for millipede, yasude, maybe. The word contains the kanji, which literally means horse. And I'm not going to obviously say what the thing is. Anyway, also, it just says that it may be based on a centipede. And then for the name origin, Scolipede may be a combination of Scolopendra, the genus of centipedes, and centipede or millipede. So that
Centipede.
May is doing a lot of work.
Centipede.
Yeah.
Here's
not
what I do know about this
Scolally.
Pokemon. Here's
Scolio?
what I know about this Pokemon. This Pokemon has a pretty good. I like the shade change here on the shiny type because it's that sort of neon blue and that much more like crimson red. So it's got like a real high contrast, which is, like when you think of like a animal that's got some kind of poison, they have those like very bright neon colors. I think I actually like the shiny color better here. And same goes for its Mega, where it gets this sort of like armored shell around itself. Looks even more, Alex, like a like warhorse, like a warhorse
Sure.
Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
So that's definitely part of its
Centaur.
like design for sure.
Isn't the
It's
Minotaur
fucking
the
rad.
one with the bull? So I want to know who wrote
You're
this.
right. Sorry, Centaur, not Minotaur. You're right.
Yeah. So who wrote this in the trivia? So this is one of the trivia pieces.
Okay.
Despite the Scolipede and Centicorch, whatever, evolutionary lines living in different parts of the Galar region, both Venipede and Scolipede's Pokedex entries speak of their hostile relationship with the latter family.
I mean, I would imagine they cross paths.
I don't even understand what the hell's going on here. One Pokemon line and another Pokemon line live in different parts of a region, and they both have hostile relationships with the latter family. What is happening here? Like, what is this trivia? Like, what are you learning from this?
Well, I think they're saying that there's sort of a rivalry between the Venipede and the Scolipede families, right? They're like the who are those? The feuding families, the famous feuding families.
The Hatskills and McCoys.
Yeah, the Hatskills and the McCoys. They're like the Hatskills and the McCoys, the Pokemon.
I know, but like
This
just
goes back generations, literally.
Yeah, but like the evolutionary lines live in different parts of the region. Like who was like, wow, what a piece of trivia.
I don't know, Alex. That's not what people come to this shit for. That's not what we're here for. Let's move on to its Pokedex while you pull up that list. Black and White 2, it clasps its prey with the claws on its neck until it stops moving. Then it finishes it off with a deadly poison. I mean, that's fucking sick. This should be in one of those like Junji Ito Pokemon stories that he did, Tom, with like Gengar. This is some nightmare Pokemon.
Tom, are you multitasking or are you tasking? Something's going on.
I'm just sitting here. I'm listening to the two of you. This is a Junji Ito-esque design. I like its mega. I think its shiny is again, it's just a variant, but it is it's a nice variant of the color. Not a lot.
Tired? What's going on?
No.
You all right? Feeling okay?
Oh, Scolipede's venom is luminescent. That's on the mega type. That's why it has those
gloop.
like extra neon sections. Yeah, it's glooped out. The shit's glooped out, Tom. Absolutely.
Well, speaking of glooped, we'll get to it.
I'm just gonna start on the board. The new number 5.
Wow.
Let's take a peek.
The new numero 5.
Don't hate it.
All right. If Tom doesn't hate it, I'm all in on it. Let's do it.
New number 5, bumping Samurott down 1. The only ones ahead of it are Superior. Well, the number 5, but it is the 6th because we have 5 ahead of it. Superior, Snivy, Duat, Tepig, and Victini. I like that.
Duat.
Grass is very overrepresented at the top of this list in a way that it usually isn't. And now a bug. We have a lot of cool typings in this one. I think that actually is one of the reasons I really like this game, because it got me to play like with multiple bug Pokemon. There's a bug Pokemon later in this game that's actually like my favorite bug Pokemon. So like it's always fun when you're like, oh, I never use this type in the game and you're actually using it, because most of the time it's like that happens like, maybe once, right, per game, because we've got our favorite flavors, right? You're a chocolate guy, a vanilla guy, a water type, a fire type, a psychic. Like everyone's usually got water and fire and grass, right? You've got at least those. Your grass probably a dual type, because grass alone never feels like the most important thing. And then what else you got? Like either a ghost or a dragon or a psychic, right? Like 2 of those. But there's 18 total. So I feel like a lot of the times you play a Pokemon game, you use the same 4 or 5 types locked in on your set. And then you get the bonuses through the dual typings. And maybe the 6th one could be like one of a few, depending on the game.
Not a bad assessment. I agree.
What are your types when you're building a team? What are your like, I need these specific types?
I mean, you're not far off. I mean, yeah, 1 fire, 1 water, 1 grass, for sure.
So like it's funny, like it's
A
basically
dragon.
from the jump. You're like,
You go
I'm
with the grass
filling
for
3 of my
sure?
6.
I-
See,
if-
that's funny. Grass
You
is
go with
the
the
weird
grass
one.
for sure. That's interesting that you said for sure on that. That's a for sure ski. That
well,
you're
water
like,
and fire for sure.
yeah, I mean that is for sure. I would
grass
agree that a
is-
water and a fire are needed. The grass,
Yeah, grass can, that's getting
Grass-
dropped if out of those 3 for
I think
sure.
I think we're gonna need to.
you
I
got to
think
go
we
you-
should
with a. You got to get
we
a
should-
ghost or dark or
we
Yeah.
should graph it
There's
out.
3 other fucking slots.
yeah, but you got your top 3.
I think
And
we
you
need
know
to
you're
graph this
ste-
out.
you-
You're
and
you're
you know
building a
you're
party.
I
trying to
didn't say
steamroll.
I didn't
And
say
and
the
you know you're
grass
trying
was
to
going to be
s-
in the top 3.
And you're trying to steamroll with like 1 or 2, really.
Yeah,
I-
one.
I
I mean,
mean,
you're not really. Yeah,
One really.
One really. The other 5 are kind of just along for the ride.
Charizard is just. He
Charizard
is.
does a lot of.
No,
fucking
that's
work.
insane. You
Ace
have
to
to have a
it,
water though. You sort of need a water type when you play the game.
Until
Yeah,
you
give
just
you
get,
a lap
until,
rest.
until your Charizard just gets to be too good for everybody, and then
I think we need
your
to-
Charizard's rolling it.
build a list.
Yeah.
I think we need to build a list of what it's not like necessarily a ranking of types as it is like it's the we need like a probability sheet for all of the rankings to land in your party. And I think fire and water are 100%.
Everybody.
I think there's like 100%
Okay.
probability you're going to have a fire and a water type in your 6. But what does
Yeah.
grass? Grass is the first one probably to fall. It might be like
Mhm.
90.
The first to fall, the last to rise.
But then I'm prioritizing a fairy type over a dragon just because they have better type advantage for that. It's like Tuna I think is guaranteed dragon unless he's got his Mega Charizard option.
Dragon is almost certainly in the mix.
When you can choose Mega Charizard, which one do you choose? Do you choose the one that turns into dragon or do one that keeps his
The
type
black
and just
one.
looks like a you've got to pick the black one.
X.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you can't
got
go with
it.
the other. The other one
You
looks
got
so
it.
stupid. Just the fact that it looks so dumb, you got to go with the cooler looking one every time.
I never used to be a Charizard guy because I always picked the water type. I'm a Blastoise boy. But
Yeah.
he's so prominent in all of the games. And when I do have him as the option of my fire type, I always pick him. So over the years, especially after this last game where Charizard ended up being like maybe my most used Pokemon in Legends ZA, I think Charizard's like jumped into it might be actually my top 3 now. I think it was outside of my top 3, but it might be in my top 3 now. It's so good. Sometimes you got to stop going against the current. Tuna, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's happening? You weren't even here last week.
Yeah, we all got sick here.
Oh, did you go to Taco Bell?
No, not that sick.
Explosive diarrhea.
No, just like we all got a cold, and I'm like finally over
this
it
summer?
now. Yeah.
Did you get COVID? Did you check?
No, I'm not checking for COVID anymore.
That's
No one's
just
I feel like I'm
That
going to
shit's
tell a
done.
ghost story.
Yeah, no one's checking for COVID anymore. Let's see. What do we do
No
this
one
weekend?
gives a
Oh,
fuck.
right. I mean, if you guys got the time, I got a little bit to tell you.
Tuna, I got the time.
All right.
We have
So-
a good thing we have a podcast.
Yeah. All right. So this weekend was my birthday.
It was.
So when you get to be my age, you don't send any
Me and Chris
particles.
both remembered in different ways.
Yeah. Right. You don't send any particles. You don't have any parties. You don't have any friends over. What you end up doing is
I just want to start with I disagree with this, but go on.
You drive up to Legoland for your nephew's birthday, who happens to be born 2 days before you were. Well,
Wow. So now you have to be extra reminded that people don't care about your birthday because everyone's celebrating someone else's like right before it.
right. So, okay. First of all, the idea was to go to Legoland and spend the weekend there. So that's what they were doing, and they were going to get a hotel room, and they were going to stay, and they were going to go to Legoland for 2 days.
Yeah.
Oof, 2 days.
Looked up the price of that.
Yeah.
Okay, price of that for me, wife, kid, $1,000. Not
Yeah.
fucking happening. Okay, so that's a no fucking way.
Not when you got lads weekend coming up.
No. So so we wake up early Saturday morning, right? We get in the car. It takes about 2 hours to get there. Okay. So get to Legoland. Let me tell. First of all, wife and kid forgot that it was my birthday because they were all getting ready to go to Legoland.
Wife?
Yeah. Not until we got in the car that she was like, "Oh shit, it's your birthday." I'm like, "Yeah, that's fine." I told you, don't put too much stock into your birthdays. Don't care about your birthday. Don't get into a whole thing with your birthday. You're gonna get let down. Just it's just any other day.
Well, you're going to get let down. My wife makes a big deal out of my birthday.
I mean, I did the next day. I did get my favorite meal and everything else. Anyway, whatever. We're going to Legoland. Okay, so we drive up to Legoland. Let me tell you something about Legoland. Legoland is a fucking awful place. Okay, it is.
I want to jump in here. The one in New York is, from what I hear, like at best fine. The one that is here is awesome. They're very different. They're very different parks.
You're ruining stories. So we drive up to Legoland. Let me tell you, they nickel and dime.
You're ruining stories like Lego ruins theme parks on the East Coast.
Can I jump in here? Can I jump in here?
No more jumping in.
You would make
No
a penny,
more
but they
jumping
discontinued
in.
them as well.
So nickel and dime. So you get there. There's two parkings. One regular parking, or the other preferred parking. One is $35. One is $55. The $55 preferred parking is only going to save you a minute or two, but they get you with like the whole. You'll be close to the front door. Okay, we walk into Legoland. It's got to be the hottest fucking day of the year. It's got to be the hottest fucking day. Walk in. Okay, There's a cafe to your right. $11 for a latte. There's the store to your left. I'm like, all this shit I can just buy on Lego.com. First ride in front of me is a fucking carousel. I'm like, carousel? Fucking. We live in Long Island. We got Adventureland. Wow, what the fuck? You go to the carousel in like the park. All right. So we walk a little bit further. We get to the dragon ride. It's my kid's first time on a roller coaster. Absolutely loved it. Went another time on it. Ride breaks down. Okay. Go
Her
next
on
door.
it or
No.
Okay.
Go next door. There's another ride where you pull yourself up, like maybe 2 stories, 3 stories up. You let go of the rope, and then it slowly lets you back down. My nephew and my brother-in-law got on. It was one short, so my daughter and I didn't get on. They get off the ride. Ride breaks down. Okay, can't go on the ride. All right. So now we're walking. We're like, all right, we'll go to Lego City. Right? We go to Lego City. No shade.
Lego City.
Park. No shade in this fucking park. No shade. Okay. Go over. We're passing a VR ride. Right?
Oh yeah.
$20. Nope.
Sick.
Already paid to be in here. Not doing.
Yo,
that.
paying to be in a park and then having to pay to be on the ride is nuts.
It's outrageous.
It's
outrageous.
So fucking nuts.
It's fucking outrageous. So then I look to my right. There's like attractions, like carnival games. I'm like, carnival games? We have this at like the train station in Long Island. Like when the carnival comes to town. What the fuck? $20 though to throw 3 balls at some cans. Not doing that. Another one is where you control cars on a track with a wheel, right? And there's like 4 wheels. We're like, oh, let's do that. $20. Can't do that either. Next ride is a swinging ship. Took 25 minutes to get on this ride. That lasted 1 minute. Okay. Then got on Lego Cars, which I wasn't allowed to get on because obviously the kids were. It was an oval track that my daughter went around about 4 times. That was it. Then we went on a boat ride that just very calmly took you around an area and you shot water at kids, kinda. But then the ride also broke down. And then it started thunderstorming, so the whole park closed. All the rides are done. So we walked back up the hill because it's a little hilly up there. The gondola that's supposed to take you from the bottom of the park up to the top of the park, right?
Broken down. Yep.
Yeah, can't. So we had to walk all the way back up with my 70-something-year-old mother-in-law. And then there was the 4D cinema.
Okay.
Broken.
$20.
Oh, $20.
Not doing that. So then we were like, oh, I'm hungry. Let's get some food. And I got 3 hot dogs, 1 for each of us, and a lemonade.
And 3 appetizers.
And a lemonade.
Hold on.
$40. $40 for 3 hot dogs.
It was $20 and then there was another $20.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Legoland, okay?
Wait,
Not all
sorry.
that-
Wait. 1 lemonade and 3 hot dogs?
$40. Let me tell you something right now. Legoland, not all that in a bag of bricks. Tell you that right fucking now. It is
East Coast.
Let me tell you, we have Adventureland here on Long Island. It's basically just a little bit better than Adventureland, but you got to drive 2 hours to get there. And you got to drive 2 hours to get home.
It's upstate?
Barely.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, when you drive upstate New York, there's tons of hills. They obviously knocked down all these trees to build this fucking thing, and they didn't leave any trees for any shade for anybody in this fucking park.
Alex is up here like the fucking Lorax.
Holy shit, dude. It was, honestly, it was like, I mean, my kid and my nephew had a good time, right? They still had a good time because they don't know a good park.
Yeah.
Right? They don't know that fucking Splish Splash exists out. I
Oh
gotta take
my
her there.
god!
I gotta go to Splish Splash next because that was atrocious.
I might come an
this
extra
Legoland.
day early and just sleep at Alex's house so I can go to Splish Splash.
There you go. I'm telling you, Splish Splash is pretty sweet. The best part about Splish Splash, though, the OG park, they didn't tear down all of the trees to build this park. They
Yeah, it's
built
built
the
with-
rides around.
There's
the
just like a
trees.
forest where you're walking.
Yeah, you're in like it's awesome.
It's
so-
also really smart, by the way, because it really helps with the heat on the pavement.
does.
Because there's
It does.
shade everywhere.
Yeah,
And
there's shade
it's
everywhere.
actually like both water parks here in LA. The nightmare of them is there is zero shade. It's just like flat, and the sun is just baking on you on hot concrete. I mean, we went to Hurricane Harbor here together. Like, it was great. They had great rides. It was like a decade ago, but they had really good rides.
Mhm.
Fucking, you have to, run across the pavement. There's no, you're just like, you're just getting
Yeah.
burned because
I
there's
don't
no
get it.
coverage.
Well, that's.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I didn't. When they said when everyone said, "Oh, we're gonna go to Legoland," I was kind of like, "Oh, that's cool. Like, let's go." I did no research, right? When we got like when we were there and we were doing, I'm like, "What the fuck? Like, this is outrageous for a amusement park." Like, I
Yes.
was expecting something between Adventureland on Long Island and like Six Flags, right? Like, I was expecting somewhere in between that. Instead, it was really just like a step up from a carnival,
Step up.
you know? So that's all I got for you. Oh, and the
That's all
other
you
thing the other thing I wanted to say, Chris, I know you're probably not going to agree with me. Maybe you will. So Brittany and I finished Maximum Pleasure Guaranteed, and I know Tatiana is like your girl. You love her. She's like the best thing, right? She's a great actress. The show we thought was good. However, what they had the character do and the decisions they had the character make got to a point where I was getting so frustrated and infuriated.
But
with her
you heard what I
decisions.
kept telling you about this. Remember, I said to you multiple times, I was like, look, I don't know if this is something you need to watch. I said,
I know, but
Okay.
I'm aware. I'm just telling you.
it was infuriating at times when we watched this show.
It was Okay, I didn't know if you had like a Tatiana Rose.
No,
tinted
it's a
glasses on.
writing issue. It's just a writing
Yeah.
issue. Like,
Yeah.
it's
No,
fine.
she's
By the way,
good.
it's
She's good.
fine.
She's
It's
good.
just there are times where like they're going for something like really interesting, and then there are times where the narrative feels so out of place that it's like incomprehensible. But I
Yeah.
also like whatever, they're going for it. They're trying
Yeah.
to turn this
Yeah.
like one story idea into this like insane story idea.
They
I
are.
don't think it's gonna work.
No.
As
I
far as I'm
also
aware,
thought
hasn't
that
been picked up.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I thought the comedy sometimes hit, sometimes didn't.
Yes.
Like sometimes when the comedy was there, I'm like, why are we doing jokes now? Like we're doing
Yes.
like it's
Because
not,
it's supposed to be a dark comedy, but it never finds its footing, right? Because
No, it
sometimes
really
you're like,
never
oh, this
does.
feels like a serious drama. And other
does
times
feel
it's
like
a
a
crime
serious
thriller.
drama. Yeah,
and then they're
yeah.
suddenly making jokes. And
Yeah,
then
they're
and
joking.
it's
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I really
Yeah.
think if they weren't trying to do
Yeah.
a second season,
Yeah.
like if this episode at Tom, right at the end of it, they're like, let's set up a setup like following season. If the last 45 seconds of the finale didn't happen, it would just be like, oh, that was a one fun mini series that's done, and there's nothing left hanging, and it's all wrapped up. And then in the last 45 seconds, they're like, but wait, there's more, and I don't think it's gonna get picked up.
Yeah.
So
Trying to
Should've
think if
just
anything
left
else
it.
happened. No.
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 Nothing.
No. I mean, we could all talk about Walkabout mini golf, but let's hear about your individual things.
Tom?
I have mostly been playing Marvel Tōkon Fighting Souls. the
Why is it called
fighting game.
Tōkon?
It's a portmanteau.
Ugh.
I love a portmanteau, baby.
Of what?
It's of two Japanese words, which
Oh.
kind of stupidly also means fighting soul. So
Oh.
it's Marvel Fighting Soul.
Yeah. One of those.
So just like over the weekend, honestly could not put it down. I just kept wanting to play one more match. This is the most I've ever gotten into a fighting game. I am not that great at it. I have moments of genius in it, but it's not a game style that I play a lot. So learning all the like intricacies of timing and everything, it's just not my expertise. But having a total fun with its systems, love the characters. Fortunately, was playing on PS5, so didn't have any issues like people on PC had been having over that weekend. But it seems the game might be fixed now on there, so that's great. And yeah, it's a really, really sick fighting game with a ton of style. And anytime I've been wanting to pick up the controller, I've been like, let me just get a couple of matches of this in. So that's what I've been playing. Haven't really been.
Wow.
We had the nieces and nephews over the weekend. Haven't really been up to very much. We've locked in. Did lock in dates and lads weekend.
That's true. It's happening.
Oh, we went out on Friday. Had a drunk night out in Brooklyn on Friday. That was a lot of fun.
Wow.
Thanks for the invite.
Out till 2 a.m. Can you believe it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Oh
Wow.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wow, really kicking it old
yeah.
school there, Tom.
Wow. Yeah. How old are you?
Old enough for a
34.
partiful, baby.
There you go,
34.
baby.
34.
Old enough. All right. I have some notes. Let's see if I remember what these notes I wrote were. Because I don't tend to put detail in when I'm like trying to do notes for the podcast for some reason. I'll just fire something off, forget I have it there, and then I look at the sentence that I wrote. Okay, let's see. I can't get into this one. We are in a simulation. We're not doing that one. That's gonna take too long. It's gonna take too long.
Boy. Oh boy.
But I have changed. I will say I've made a decision. I've changed my mind. I used to always think like, no, we're not in a simulation. No, I could never get on board. And now I'm like, I don't know, maybe we're in a
you
simulation.
may as well. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's honest. If we were in a simulation, that would make more sense than this being real life,
Yeah.
honestly.
Yeah. So yeah, we're in a simulation. Okay, Tom.
Yep.
Hear me out. So I've been thinking about those XR glasses,
Sure.
right? Because I will say, like, I want to play games sometimes. Penny really enjoys like sometimes like just in her playpen, just playing on her own. Like she's like very good at that. She likes to keep herself entertained. So like that's a good time for me to play games. I will use the PSVR 2 headset sometimes, but I don't always want to play PSVR 2. So I'm thinking about those XR glasses. I hear they're very good. If you're a listener and you've used any of them, maybe I should ask in the Discord, but let me know because I've never gone hands-on with them. And I hear, especially now, they're pretty decent. But what I was thinking was, I'm never going to be the guy with the XR glasses that's like using them out, right? If I'm using the XR glasses, I'm going to be like in bed, on the couch, or on a plane.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to look like glasses. I want I want the manta ray sleep masks that we have with the XR. I want like a nice plush, just wrap it around my fucking head. Let me play my games. Let me lay down in bed with it on. Why do you have to make it look like glasses?
It's not a bad idea.
Right?
Yeah.
It's better than the big.
I wonder if you could. Yeah.
If you could do it.
Yeah.
I was thinking that
Yeah.
myself. I'm like,
Sure
I wonder
you-
if
I'm sure
there's.
you could.
That'd be a real expensive DIY if you fuck.
Yes, it would. They're
They're
not that much. What are they, like $300-400?
Yeah,
Something like that.
but I mean, that's a lot of money to throw away on
Oh, sure. Yes.
for just to see if I can
Yeah, but this thing isn't as expensive as like a.
No, it's not like buying a whole quest or something. No.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it attractive because I'm like, oh, it's not like heavy and bulky, like putting like if I'm playing 2D.
And it's just like HDMI output, right?
Exactly.
It's just you can.
And all
plug
my
into
consoles
anything.
are on a switcher, and it's got like whatever CEC or whatever. So like I almost never actually have to use the remote for the switcher. It usually just auto switches to whatever I turn on. And that switcher I have easy access to. So I could just put a long HDMI cable there, like, and make it very easy. I think I might check them out. But if anyone is listening that has them,
If you're listening now,
recommends,
if you're wearing them now,
if you're wearing them now, if you're watching us,
if you're
now,
watching this podcast on them,
you watch
right
this podcast in XR. I don't
Let
know,
us
man.
know.
That's a little too. That makes me a little uncomfortable. I don't need to be that close to your face. I have one more note here. Pasta cup. Hear me out.
Pasta
Hear
cup?
me out. Pasta cup. I want a like thermos-like cup, right? With an opening big enough so that I could get like maybe
spoon
small shell
or a
pasta
small-
on the go. I could you just tilt it back and you eat pasta on the go, right? I want like a double insulated wall,
like how people
cup.
put soup in a
Like how people,
thermos.
but soup's not. No one, some people probably are out there sipping soup, and I bet whatever they're sipping soup with, that probably exists. Because I tried to find pasta cup, could not find anything, and I'm like, okay, here we go, original idea. No one's done it, but I bet there's a soup sipper. I bet you can modify a soup sipper into a pasta cup.
Well, if you're souping sip right now, let us
I mean,
know.
imagine you're on the road, little cacio e pepe, down,
Buca de pepper.
gabagool,
Gabagool.
gabagool.
A little gabagool for the road.
I think it's great. I want one. Maybe I can make one when I get a 3D printer. That'd be sick.
You know what would be awesome if there were like straws throughout your house that just connected to a vat full of freezing cold water.
Dude, the amount of time. So in our
This is the laziest thing you've ever said, but I'm so into it.
The amount of times when in our old apartment in Brooklyn, I guess the bedroom didn't used to be a bedroom and was maybe another bathroom or something. I don't know, but there was just in what is it called, the landlord special where they just paint over shit.
Just paint over it, dude. One of my apartments out here is just like generations of paint on those walls.
It was a faucet just in the wall in the bedroom that had been completely painted over.
I'm loving it.
And it was right by my side of the bed.
What could that have been? Like an old bathroom or something? What could that have been?
But where would maybe it was just because the master bedroom technically was in the front of the apartment, but we used that for our office space because it was big and open and had all the windows. And then we just took it was the second bedroom in the back. And it was tiny. It was very small. So I wonder
what do you call those at the bathroom?
Yeah.
Like you go to a hotel and they have outside of the bathroom is like actually where the sink and stuff is. But then you have a separate bathroom for like the toilets and the shower. Sometimes you go to the hotel and it's like in the main room basically is the sink for the bathroom so that someone can be in the bathroom separately.
Hotels
because maybe it was something like that. Maybe it was like the bathroom and the sink were separate so that like, two people could be getting ready. Like someone could be at the sink while someone's using
it would be weird. It would, I wonder also if because we had a really small kitchen. So I wonder if it was just like a bigger kitchen.
And they had maybe one of those pasta faucets.
It was a kitchen and then like a dining area.
Yeah.
And they just put walls in the dining area and made it smaller. Because we had no dining area.
You should go back and find out.
Kitchen.
Go to the city, get the blueprints, get the historic blueprints from the city.
Could be. I'm with you, Tuna. If I could just.
Yep. Yeah.
But then you understand, pasta cup is that on the go, right? This isn't like you, and you could fill it with your own homemade pasta.
Why?
I think it's
got to
be like-
cup?
I
He's
think
on he's on the wall straws.
Yeah, I'm talking straws coming out everywhere.
Alex is saying straws,
Like
but you
right
know what I'm
now.
picturing? I'm picturing like when you get your tires inflated, it's got like the little like handle lever that you press on it. It's like the metal thing, and he's just kind of like the
Yeah,
goop
like right
in the
now,
Matrix.
right now I'm feeling a little parched, right? Like I wish I could just have a straw right here, just pull it out.
That'd be so
Great.
good.
Get a little water, put it back.
Can we make them crazy
You're done.
straws?
No.
I love how he was like, I'd love to just go.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, it
toke
means
up.
something else, buddy.
Yeah.
Tōkon
I'm
up.
with you. And if you wanted to, Tuna, I'm telling you, you could maybe install that situation.
Yeah, I would.
That's true.
That's why. Like last night, I played the Powerball that got up to $1 billion, right? And I was, of course, as you do.
Oh, did you win?
You think to yourself, I wouldn't be doing this fucking thing if I had won.
I mean, look, if he wins, remember, it's a big payday for all of us because he
That's
did
true.
promise us $20 million each.
Whoa!
Yes, that's
No,
what
there
he
was
promised.
no way it was that high. It was
Yes.
no way that
No,
high.
Alex,
20 million.
Alex, it was.
And
No.
I was like,
It was.
20 million, really? Okay. And you were
Tom,
like,
you're
yeah,
right.
why not?
You're right.
It
You're right.
was 20 million a piece.
It was.
dude.
20 million a
And
piece?
I-
It was. And
I-
we were both like, we would have shared 20 million, but I'll take
And-
it a piece. We
and
couldn't.
I
We
said-
couldn't
Well,
believe the
Yeah,
generosity.
good luck.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
All right. Well, good luck enforcing that contract. So anyway,
Well,
so
that's the thing is because I was like, I wanted in
Verbal
writing.
contracts legally binding in the state of
Yeah.
New York, Tuna.
Yeah,
according to
podcast
friends.
is law.
No. So the other, so of course, as you do, last night I was thinking of all the crazy things I could like do with the $1 billion, and like I was thinking about just having someone stock like kegs of other things, like other liquids in my house.
Okay.
That I could just go up to different areas of the house, right? And it just has like a soda stream, right? Like I'm right next to my bed. Done. There's the water.
It'd be
like,
sweet.
or whatever.
There's the
my
water.
Gatorade. But like, I don't want to maintain any of that stuff. Like, I don't want to know if it's getting
does?
low. I don't know if it's like someone has to come and do all of that. I'm done being responsible. If I had $1 billion,
Tom, last
Just
time he
enjoy
was
the
done.
end
He
of
was
the
done
world.
being a dad last time. This time he's done being responsible.
I mean, part and parcel.
That's true. That's true. They are mutually exclusive, are they? Incredible. Alex, I will get on board depending on like, is this a monthly fee or can I just,
huh?
can I just buy it outright? Can we go old school where you actually own things?
Oh, I mean, I would try. How much would an IMAX be to put that in my house?
10 million.
I guess I'd have to buy the theater and then
Half of
make
my
the
fee.
theater my house.
I mean, you're gonna need you're gonna have the money for it, but that's a big house
Yeah,
to fit
yeah,
one
yeah.
of those IMAX.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is what I don't understand. This is what I really just don't get. We're not going to get into it, but like people who have that kind of money, because there are people.
They don't know how to use it.
Yeah, what are they doing? Like, what
miserable.
are they doing? I need some of that money. I would do so many more better things.
It is nice.
You would build a
Tom,
better
that I know.
Legoland.
I know
would
those people are
100%
miserable.
Build a better Legoland. I'd build a better Legoland. I would just be so much more.
You'd be glooped out.
No, I would be selfish. Like I would do a lot of stuff for myself,
Uh-huh.
but I wouldn't do it at the detriment of others. Besides
Sure.
knocking down lots of forests to build a huge IMAX for my home and displacing all like the animals that live there and all that other stuff,
Yes,
and
yes,
using
yes.
a lot of water and the electricity.
No one
and
gives
all
a
that
shit.
stuff.
No one gives
No.
a shit about any of that.
No. So that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
right? And then you'll never hear from me again. I don't even think I'll leave the compound. There'd be no reason to leave. I'll bring in the. That's what I'm saying.
The
Just get me-
compound.
I'm never gonna leave. Just get the groceries in. The groceries come in. Wait, what am I saying? Groceries? I'm not cooking. No one's cooking. Just bring it. Just bring in the chef. Bring him in. Bring him in, and he brings his own shit with him. I'm telling you, the way.
You wouldn't cook. You wouldn't make pizzas still.
Nah, fuck that.
You wouldn't make pizzas.
I've got three
I like
separate.
cooking.
I've got 3 separate doughs in the fridge right now. I've got a bread. I got a pizza.
Wow.
Right, I got bread flour, regular flour, and then I got a mix going. I've staggered it, and I've done it, and I did it today, and I was kind of like, you know what? Because then you got to clean it all up. This flour, like I don't want to do all that shit.
Well, you don't have to do that part. You can make the dough and not have to do the cleanup. He's acting like it's a big decision, as if he's ever gonna live a life where he doesn't have to make dough anymore. He's making dough till the day he dies.
Yeah, you love making pizza.
Yeah, but the cleanup is so fucking annoying. There's flour flour.
It
gets everywhere.
And it's not that bad.
It is
It's
that
not
bad.
that bad.
It's not
I'm
bad.
sorry, wait.
Dough.
Are you doing Anakin Skywalker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to ask. Tom got it. It wasn't that funny that it needed any kind of acknowledgement.
Oh, the Unranked podcast. Not that funny.
Maybe the funniest thing Tom's ever said.
So we played a little walkabout mini golf before we got on
We did.
this
We didn't even
podcast.
talk about this. Fuck.
So we played the Goop lair, evil
Yeah.
lair. At
90s
first,
lair.
90s lair. At first, I will say it starts out. You got 2-3 holes. You're outside of this like factory building, and you're kind of like, all right. Yeah, maybe you get inside the building. Oh my god, it's like 90s
Heaven on earth.
jizzed all over the place. It looks fucking awesome. It looks like Nickelodeon Studios plus every single 90s reference you could think of without, real copyright infringement or IP infringement that you could do. It has gack, it has slime, it has neon, it has the weird squiggly patterns that were on cups, it has the squiggly patterns that were on floors and carpets and like fun zone, like things that you would climb on, ball pits, slides, Nintendo 64 looking
Awesome.
things, blow up chairs, lava lamps, Blockbuster Video, I mean, the thing was it was an amazing course. Amazing.
There's
course.
references to everything. There
Yeah,
really,
an
there really
amazing
and
course.
truly was. And some contemporary things like Pizza Rat.
Yeah.
I mean, just
And I will say the holes were also very
they were
good.
fun. They were fun.
They were
Because
very
you know what it
fun
was?
holes.
It's because it wasn't just a gloop mechanic. There was a
Yeah.
lot of geometry involved. It was
Lot of
also like,
geometry.
oh, it's a skate park, so we have ramps and we have like
Yeah.
tunnels, and they
Yeah.
had moving stuff. So it kind of had everything. That
Yeah.
is like one of the things I love about like Around the World in 80 Days. Is
Yeah.
it's like a lot of geometry and moving parts and stuff. That one doesn't have like a weird mechanic like gloop, but
I don't know. I'll tell you what, the way the holes were designed, the colors, the vibe, this might be a contender.
yeah,
For top-
it's
For top,
dude, this
top
whole
course.
I'm telling you, I think this year might end up being the best year of DLC as it's going.
Yeah.
Everything that's come out is at least A tier, and I think that there's possibly 2 courses, this one included, that could end up as like an S tier course.
Yeah, it's great.
So, I mean, they are
Good shit.
firing on all cylinders right now.
Yeah.
By the way, they did add closest to putt for the strong bad level.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
So
Also, they made an announcement. They have at least designed or have ideas for courses up to course 52.
yes,
And the other thing was that the
2028.
dungeon mini golf like tease or like joke that
It's
they did
April
for
Fool's
April
joke.
Fools is going to be a reality. Like you're going to be using the golf mechanic to go through a dungeon is the way it was quickly described. No
Yes.
release date, no more info than that. But so that's kind of cool. Like we'll see
It's
a boss
awesome.
and we probably have to hit, weak points on the boss, I would guess, with our golf balls to defeat it.
I think
I don't
that
know.
would be correct.
Or to like traverse a dungeon.
Alex, this might be
Going
where
the
they
way that-
also give people the thing people have like asked for a long time, which they're never going to add because they're not going to add collision to the game, but like power ups and
Yeah.
like attacking abilities. So,
Yeah.
like
Well, I
3D
wonder,
Ultra
too,
mini
if you
golf
could-
style, like do pickups.
Right. Or like you could traverse the dungeon via the way you hit the ball and not every,
Yeah.
so that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, maybe
I
you
will
pick up
say-
like combos for like hit points.
Yeah. Tom, thoughts before we move
I
on?
mean, I liked the Gloop course a lot.
All right, good. Thanks.
And I want to live in that world.
I agree.
Every time I jump in, I'm just like, the simulation's better than the old reality.
The reality. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really wish there was a way, because we recorded in there once and it was like a little bit of a headache to do. I really wish these headsets had like I could just have a high quality microphone on them so we could do an
Yeah.
episode in there again, because
Yeah.
it's so fun just hanging out in there. That room in particular was so big. We haven't done the lost balls yet on it. We don't know what the
Nope.
club is yet at nighttime, so those are
Right.
going to be fun surprises. But I mean, every time we turned around, there were multiple things to look at. There's
Oh, dude, it
got to
was
be so
sick.
much stuff. Like,
I was afraid when you first get into this course, it looks a little bare bone. Like when you look at it, you're kind of like, oh, this kind of looks almost like the bare
what little
bones
faith?
ness.
40
Yeah.
incredible courses.
Yeah, and then you
Over
and then
500
2 holes in, and all
hours
a
of
sudden it's
gameplay.
just- oh, it's sick. It's such
and
a sick.
and you're like, oh, they've lost
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I understand. You're afraid. You're afraid
I
of
am
the day
afraid.
that
I
you
am
load it
afraid of
up,
the day.
and either you find out this is
Yeah.
the last course,
is
or
the
you
last
start to see
course.
the courses going downhill, which to you
Yeah,
will be even sadder.
It will be very sad for me. 'Cause
Like
I
you'd
feel
rather
like-
just see it end before it whimpers.
I love living my life in there. It's a great time.
Yeah,
I love living my life in there.
Yep.
I mean,
What a
it is,
fucking-
Tom. It's incredible.
That's a back of the box quote if I've ever heard
Yeah.
it.
If this game had a box, God, I would buy a physical edition of Walkabout Mini Golf for my PS5. So they got to go make
I
that
would
disc.
buy.
They have
I,
a year.
I would buy their collector's edition if they ever made one that like had like maybe like a miniature of a course, or that'd be sick.
If it could come in the game board
Mm,
on from the Christmas level,
from the Christmas level, yeah.
that would be
All
cool.
right. Well, there you go.
Should we do a little bit of news? And then I have a game, Tom. It's fine.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, a fine game.
Yeah.
A
Well, Tom, I
fine
have-
game.
Now that his headset's off, so don't tell him. We're going to play last week's game.
Mm.
I have one. I made one.
I
wanna
have
see how
made
it goes.
one. I
Just
love it.
one. So we'll see how it goes. You pull up that news, Rooney. I should wait for dinner to be here.
You want me to read the headlines or?
Sure. I'm gonna read my favorite news story of the week. But Tom, why don't you kick us off?
We got a couple of things here. Netflix has closed 2 of its studios because it just doesn't know what it's doing in games. It's simultaneously one of the studios, by the way, released a game only like a month ago and was praised by Netflix's CEO. And that studio is now closed. And unfortunately, that studio is Night School. If you've ever played Oxenfree, that game After Party, I played it a couple of years ago. It's like where they have to like play beer pong with the devil or whatever in hell.
Oh yeah.
Great little studio. They made Oxenfree 2, and then they recently made a game called Unhinged, which
Is unhinged.
it's on Netflix, and people
Okay.
really like it, and it's like a 30-minute like horror experience kind of thing. And unfortunately, they're closed, as is Moonloot, which I don't know what I think they were actually a studio formed at Netflix formed and then bought in the last couple of years by Netflix. And they've decided to close them up so Netflix can go fuck itself. Marvel's Wolverine is getting a PS5. So there is going to be a yellow and black and a silver and black PS5 regular. If you want the Pro, it's just covers that they sell separately. And
There's also a Zelda
Chris
Switch version coming that was leaked. It
yes,
also
leaked.
looks fine. I mean, it's cool, but
It's cool, but I'm not getting out of bed for a fucking
at this point, Tom,
Yeah.
I've seen enough gold Zelda stuff.
yes. Yes.
It is cool. I like the tradition of it, but I'm not.
Yeah.
I've had my gold Zelda cards. Those days have come and gone.
And Ghost of Yote is getting an expansion. It's 2 kind of new things coming to the game. One is a DLC. So they did a DLC for story for Tsushima. So
Okay.
new story content, and then they're adding a roguelike survival mode as
Hell yeah.
well, which will be coming to the game, and it's $15 for that expansion. So
Sure.
there we go.
There's a CEO at Saber Interactive who got really sloppy.
The
And
Saber Interactive.
Oh yeah.
long story short,
Unbelievable.
you've probably heard about this if you care about video game news. Like, there's no way this has definitely made the rounds because it's so outlandish. But the head writer at Saber Interactive, she was let go, and she claims that she was let go in favor of ChatGPT, essentially replacing her. And then the CEO comes out and is like, Stella who? I had to ask Claude because I've never spoken to or seen her. So he already is opening up with the fact that he's using Claude. This makes me believe also that he didn't even write this. This is probably written by his AI agent.
It just pisses me off how many CEOs out there are like children.
Mhm.
Because they all look up to people like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos now.
It's unbelievable. Like there's no class, there's no professionalism.
No, it's all gone. It's like the WWE.
Crazy. It's
the government is
crazy to me.
basically run by the
Trash.
WWE.
It's crazy to me how how it's like that.
Yeah. Our government is essentially run by people in like UFC and WWE.
Yeah, but
and
I'm not just saying
like suck up to it.
Yeah, like okay, not every, but like the CEOs at least that make the headlines are acting like this.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue. Sorry.
When Alex is doing not all CEOs over here.
Yeah.
Not all CEOs. Okay. Anything else, Tom? Anything else of note?
Krispy Kreme donuts are getting Pokemon, and you're gonna want to eat them all. Yeah.
Yes.
Ted Lasso came back last week. That was very good.
I haven't seen it yet.
Pretty
excited though.
Guys.
Also, Silo's great.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Twitch is using AI to train off of people's streams. You have to go opt out of it. And the CPO, I guess the chief product officer was like, well, the reason it's not opt-in is because if we made it opt-in, no one would opt in.
Right.
Which is just
ringing
of how much everyone hates your fucking product.
I can't believe how much something is being pushed on people that is universally hated. It's kind of crazy.
Well, some people like it, but
Alex, it's inevitable. Everybody better get used to it. It's not going anywhere. Everybody loves it.
I swear to fucking shit, man. This shit is it's just trash. Like, we're being forced to use it in. I want to make it clear. There's nothing at work that we're doing where any writing or any video or any recording.
What are you using? Are you using your own proprietary software? Or are you using one of the big ones?
We have Gemini through fucking our Google Drive or whatever.
If your company uses Google services, then there's it's like automatically you have to turn them off. Otherwise, it's automatically using AI services.
The way in which I have been trying to use it is in gameplay footage. Google Drive can now give you time code on certain clips, but only if something is spoken. Right, someone has to say the thing that you're searching. It can't do a visual scan, and sometimes just like trying to view video in Google Drive anyway doesn't even fucking work. So like half the time it's shit. Sometimes I will try to use it to try and find specific bits of information, but the other fucking day I'm searching something and I always double check. Right, like I'm always double checking because I can't trust this shit. And this thing came up and it was like, and it gave me a list of different things, like different mechanics in a game. And I'm checking them one by one, cross-referencing. And I get to one and I'm like, hang on, I can't find reference of this anywhere. And I'm like, hey, I can't find any reference to this mechanic. Did you make it up? And it's like, you're absolutely right. It's a hallucination. And I'm like, what fucking good are you?
But Tom, you can't even trust that response either because it's just a yes man machine. You know what I mean? It's just trying to predict because I must have got that wrong. It's asking, I'll just say, yes, you're right.
And then I was doing, you can do it on a thing with YouTube videos now. You can like use AI search and be like, okay, at what time code does this happen? And that can be helpful to find specific things. But even in that, it had a list of a bunch of things. Each of them had time code, right? This is as integrated into as you can get between the file and YouTube's like AI processing, right? It's should be way more tightly integrated than something like Google Drive's ability to find something in a video. So it's finding time code for things, and then one of the things doesn't have a time code.
I mean, that's automatic. It's in like Premiere too. It's in Final Cut.
It'll
just transcribe everything.
Yes, and it's not, and that's the thing, is like some of this is not actually like generative AI. But in this, it's coming and it's listing the things. One of them doesn't have a time code, so I'm like, okay, can you give me a time code for this thing? And it's like, oh, well, they talk about that thing. And I'm like, yes, they talk about the broad topic. I know you've given me the time codes. I want to know about this specific thing. And it's like, oh, well, I was inferring. And I was like, well, the thing you're inferring doesn't exist, and there's no proof for it in this video. But you're presenting this information like it is. And this is the latest shit. This is not 2023.
Yep.
This is the shit that they're like, it's this or nothing.
Yeah.
Get fucked, suck my dick.
All right, with that,
I think it's time to play a game.
yeah, let's play a game.
All right, we're gonna play a game. Tom,
I wonder what
what's
it
this
could
game?
be.
Tom, where's the game music? This game called?
It's called fucking Rate That Game.
No.
Rank That Game.
Oh yeah, rank that. Well, it's not just games.
No?
Because remember,
Oh.
I talked to you afterwards, and I was like, this would be easier if I could do more references, because that I think really made it too difficult. So it's I think we called it what's that rank, or get ranked, or figure out.
I got nothing for you.
Figure it out.
It's the game from last week that was a nightmare.
Yes, it is. Alex, you were spared this game last week, so here it comes. I'm going to show you some examples. All right, let's see how you can do with last week's options. Can you see the screen? Okay.
Yeah, I'm like nervous about this.
All right. So here's how this game worked. I present a ranking that I did. I did a tier maker. I don't know what the fuck that my voice did there. I present a tier maker ranking.
Oh my god.
And you have to tell me what is the ranking that I'm doing. Now, the problem with last week
I'm already like my brain did not register what the fuck you just said.
All right, so look,
Already.
I ranked a number of things here, right? Look at this first row. It's Donkey Kong Country, then Dark Souls, then No More Heroes, then Resident Evil, then Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Right? That's the tier ranking that I listed from top to bottom. You have to tell me, like, what is this ranking? I'm going to tell you what this
Dude, this is, can I just say already, I'm already pissed. I'm already angry because you're asking me to get into your head and figure out.
Well, no, there's a common denominator between these games. Either like thematically, visually, mechanically, right? And you have to figure out what that is.
Yeah. Wait till you hear these common denominators. Did you watch last week's episode, Tuna?
No.
Guess what row number one is?
Okay.
Guess what column number one is there?
Column number one, the Donkey Kong Dark Souls.
Mm-hmm. Donkey Kong's in A. Dark Souls is in B.
Yeah, Dark Souls in B.
No More Heroes.
No More Heroes.
No More Heroes in C. Resident Evil in D. Grand Theft Auto Vice City in F.
I mean, look, we've already played this one, so you can just throw something out there to be revealed.
Yeah,
so these are just examples.
Games that get abbreviations. DK, GTA.
These are a ranking
Thanks, Tom.
of unique ways to save in video games. Like in Donkey Kong Country, you go and you see Candy Kong.
Right.
And you have the save state with Candy Kong. Dark Souls, you have the campfires. No More Hero, you have to go to the bathroom. Resident Evil, there's the
but you know what's really interesting
reels.
is that like the ranking system is meaningless because it doesn't give me any information.
Okay. They're gonna get better.
The ranking system for me is
better.
you're just asking me what do these games have in common that you knew about and decided to think about. That's all.
Some of them.
Some
of them, I think, look, it's going to get better as it goes. That one, I think, is
it?
Maybe the worst one.
Yeah.
this one.
Does
You've got
Tom know
Luigi.
this?
You've got Luigi at the
Yes,
top.
these were all done last week.
Why are we
Yeah.
doing it again? We're reusing.
I'm giving you the example. You're not gonna. I'm just gonna tell you what they are. So this one's Luigi, Captain America, because we're only doing one today. So I want to just get your
That's
brain in
Captain
the right
America?
space. Yeah, Captain America, Marvel Rivals.
That looks like that doesn't look that. I don't know what the hell that looks like.
That was a skin that came out recently, and I think they edited it because he was too well endowed.
I mean, this
That's
is
the edited
ridiculous.
one, by the way. That's the smaller cock.
No,
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
No
That's
way.
the smaller
Jesus
one.
Christ.
Yeah. It was like twice the length.
That's psychotic.
Jesus.
Miles Morales, Peter Venkman, and then this guy, this guy
From Punch Out.
from Punch Out 2. I don't remember his name.
Okay.
What is the ranking?
Side characters.
All right, this is fictional.
Brothers.
Is a ranking of fictional characters, of video game
Yeah.
characters from Brooklyn.
Yep. Yeah. You know what?
And there was a
Like-
red herring here, right? Because A and B both had canonically have big dicks.
Yeah. That threw me off for sure.
The next one, Toy Story Hey Arnold Pokemon. This is ranking of bedrooms, fictional bedrooms in video games. So you've got Andy's
you
room,
put
Hey
Hey
Arnold's room.
Arnold as B?
I know I fucked it up. That's a mistake.
Yeah.
And then
okay.
virtuality down there. And then this next one, similar theme, and this is a ranking of bathrooms in video games. So you got
Never
the Duke
would've-
Nukem bathroom in the movie theater.
Right.
You've got the bathroom in the facility that you enter in. You've got the.
I mean, I would have to
Favorite-
know that there
you
are
got the
the
Borderlands
Duke. I mean, the only.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
I mean, it's
exactly.
pretty iconic as far as video game
It's
bathrooms
pretty
go, it's
iconic.
Pretty iconic.
All right, so here's today's list. I think
Yeah.
I did a better job because I
think
spent
this is gonna
a
be
little bit of
shit.
time. I gave this a good 15 minutes on this one, maybe. And I've got a lot
Oh.
more options. They're more specific. And I think they're ranked well enough that the thing I'm associating with them for this ranking will I think you guys can get this one. So here's today's tier.
Oh,
Oh, Tom, I got the name. I've got the name. What tier is it? Like
There you
what
go.
year is it?
Yeah,
named?
yeah,
What
yeah.
tier is it? That's a name. All right, in the S tier, we have 3 in the S tier. We've got Wind Waker Ganondorf, we've got Infinity War Vision, we've got Oberyn Martell in the S tier. The A tier, we've got Thanos, and we've got Alan Wake from Alan Wake 2. In B, we've got Subject Delta, Bioshock 2, Dr. Gero.
Subject Delta.
This is Android, Dr. Gero. I mean, that's the main character, right? Did I get?
Yeah, yes, no, it is. It's just Big Daddy, though. But yes.
And then
Yeah,
Aaron
it's-
Yeager. I know, but he's different than every big
No,
daddy,
he
right?
is. He
Because
is.
it's
He is.
like that's the thing. And then we've got BJ Blazkowicz, Wolfenstein 2, the New Colossus. Is that what it was? New Order?
I don't know. Well,
I
New
can't
Order
remember
was the
which-
first
it's the
one, and
second
then
one.
New
It's the
Colossus.
second one.
New Colossus is
Okay.
the second one.
And then Soap
Great game.
McTavish,
So
Call of Duty. And then we've got Art the Clown in D.
Okay.
There's something that connects
There's
to these characters.
something that web connects.
that-
No,
Like,
but
I
there's
also
not even.
think-
But there aren't even clues. It's not like this is like a cryptic clue. Like this is worse.
No,
This is-
dude, this is a thing. I think people could get this. I think you can
No,
get this. I
is
think you got to
worse
talk this
than
out.
Rockbusters.
You're not figuring this out on your own. You're talking this out. You're gonna find
all
it.
right.
You
You're
say
gonna
this
get
all
it.
the time.
You're gonna get it.
All male. These are all male characters.
All men. All
Okay.
men. There you go. All men. Very good.
Some of them are villains. I mean, I would say these guys are all in some form or another either just straight
I got
up
it.
villains.
I got it.
Go ahead.
Oh,
I got it.
now you're gonna eat all those words for getting it right.
These are people who have gotten killed by getting hit in the head with something. Or their head is the
This is the
way
tier
they died.
ranking of fictional characters with fatal head wounds.
Yeah.
Ganondorf, Wind Waker, iconic.
Look
One
at
of the most iconic things in every Zelda game is the moment in which Link literally stabs Ganondorf in the fucking head. And
I didn't know that happened.
They show the Master Sword just fucking all the way drilled through his skull, Tom. It is the coolest scene in, I think, all of Zelda. I think it's, to me, the coolest scene in all of Zelda. They still
That's
haven't
pretty
topped that. Tom, you should go on YouTube, now that I've spoiled it for you. Sorry. You should watch the final
Waker is
sequence
such a
in
good
Wind
game.
Waker. Watch the end sequence of Wind Waker. It is Sick.
What? When does Alan Wake have a head injury?
Alan Wake 2?
Doesn't he get shot in the head?
Yeah, spoilers here. Do you remember how Scratch is formed?
In 2?
Yeah.
I would love for him to have fucked this up. I'd love for this not to be true.
Am I misremembering?
I don't. He holds.
Yeah, he kills his own self in the past.
Yes. Okay.
He shoots him in the head.
I'm also remembering that he does get shot in the head, but I could be wrong here.
Well,
He
Big
thinks
Daddy?
Scratch. He thinks
I
it's
don't
Scratch.
remember
And then
that.
so the Big Daddy subject Delta, he's killed and then revived. Similar to BJ Blazkowicz, like that he dies and then they revive him, but they're both killed. I think BJ was beheaded. Obviously, Aaron Yeager's beheaded. Dr. Giroux beheaded. Thanos is beheaded.
What happens to
Vision
just
has
shoot-
his
just-
fucking head
yeah,
exploded. He
yeah.
also had his head ripped out.
Oberyn
Martell
Martell
fucking squeezes his
yeah.
eyes in and cracks his skull. Art the Clown's head gets chopped off. These are all either like beheadings or shootings or like fatal head wounds. There's a tier of fatal head wounds. Tuna,
Yeah,
after all that bitching and moaning, you fucking nailed it.
yeah,
You nailed it on your first guess,
yeah.
which
What
unfortunately
gave
for
the
you
clue?
means I solved the game. And
What
we
gave
got
me the clue was when I just looked at it, because you know what it is. What started it is that iconic way that Ganondorf does die in Zelda. He just jumps up in the air and just falls down
it's
and just
he
stabs
does
him
he
right
does
in the head.
he does the Smash Brothers move, Tom, where the
Yeah.
down sword attack right into his head.
That's the first thing that came to mind when I saw Ganondorf.
Which is why, like I said, I think because I put Wind Waker Ganondorf there, right? And I made sure, like, I think, like, Vision's pretty, like, if I think about Vision, the first thing I think about, like, I cannot get that image out of my head after Thanos rips the Mind Stone out of his head, and there's just, like, this hole, and he turns white. Like, that sequence is so crazy. And also, like, those three, to me, are, like, the most iconic fatal head wounds I could ever think of in anything.
What's
I don't think
what's
anything
crazy
tops
about that Vision one is at first it's the Scarlet Witch has to destroy it and kill him, and then Thanos just undoes it and just rips it out of his skull anyway. And
It's nuts.
that shit was fucking fire.
He goes because there is no time and just brings him back and does. It's
Oh.
just God. What a horrific way to go. But yeah, unfortunately for Tuna, that means now that this game did work, we're going to be playing more What Tier Is It in the future. I'm so sorry to say.
I thought it was called what tier is that? Yeah.
What tier is it? I think that actually is like a good name for this. Is What Tier Is It? So there we go. Did you figure it out
A
before
fine
Alex
game
got
with
to
a
it?
fine name.
Let me know
Yeah.
if you use those XR glasses. Tuna, take it away.
Walkabout Mini Golf is the greatest game ever made. I don't know why I ever doubted it. I'm sorry that I did, Lucas. Mr. Martell, I do apologize. I shouldn't have doubted the Lord and Savior that is bringing video games back to life. What else we talk about? Oh yeah, Legoland, not all that in a bag of bricks. Been waiting to use that for about a week. So yeah.
Stay ranked.
Suck it.